Let's see if the YouTube is on. Let's see if this is on. Hello, everyone. So I see slowly people coming in. How are you guys? How are you guys? All right, looks like this is live here. Perfect. All right, I can see this. Top chat. Hello, guys. How's everybody doing? I'll let slowly some people come in here. If you can hear me, please give me a thumbs up, either on District or on YouTube. Want to make sure my audio is good and the mic is working. Perfect. Perfect. Yep, I see the thumbs up. How's everybody doing, guys? Good, good, good. All right, I'm going to pop up this chat here. Make it bigger. Give me 1 second, plus we'll have a few more people join us. All right. How's everybody doing? Wednesday night, well, 6 p.m. my time at least. You know, it's 7 p.m. already, like on the East Coast, relatively early on the West Coast. Finally, I think we're coming into the fall season, guys. Temperature today morning was 51 degrees in Chicagoland area, so definitely temperature dropped. We had huge, beautiful beginning of October. It was 80-90 degrees here, unheard of, so it felt kind of crazy, but now it's back to normal. I think today we only reached like 66 degrees. So do you ever get arcade games? Yes, I do. Not very often, but they do come in. I also get some pinball machines, right? You know, I think 70s and early 80s is the best era for them. But yeah, so if you're watching this, guys, on YouTube, which many of you already are on YouTube at the moment, if you want to participate in today's auction, down below, there'll be a link in description. If you're watching on your TV or computer, there should be also QR code on your screen. You can scan it really quickly with your phone. It will take you to District, to CraigslistHunter.net. You can quickly sign up and participate in this auction. Otherwise, you are just watching a live stream on YouTube. You have to be on CraigslistHunter.net to participate in today's auction. Hello from North Carolina. Well, hello. Oh, you like my t-shirt? Yeah. Ketchikan, Alaska. I was there this summer. Unbelievable. So beautiful. Loved it. You know, I go up north fishing, North Wisconsin, Minnesota, boundary waters, even Canada. But going up to Alaska, different world. Just unbelievable beauty. So wild. Nature is so pretty. Yeah. So if you ever have a chance, go to Alaska. Yeah, and Anchorage is pretty nice too. Oh, all right. So we got about, slowly we can, I think, start. We got about 140 people in here. So we can start this auction. Should be fun. What I'm auctioning off, guys, today, nothing but a sports card. At the end of the show, I have a surprise. Excuse me. We got total about 15, 16 items today. These are all sports cards from 80s and 90s, and almost like complete sets, full boxes. So it should be a lot of fun. I think the first 6 or 7 auctions, besides like the whole box You're also getting, I'm including one of these. I think this is 1992 and 93 Topps NBA basketball season. So every one of the auctions will end up with a freebie on top of it like this. So all right, I think we're going to start with the first one. This is 1988. Now, hear me out. We have not gone through any of this. We didn't look any of these cards up except like loose binders that I have that I'll be auctioning of, like loose binders like this, that we can see what it is. But any of these boxes, we did not go through them. This is 1988 collector set score 660 players cards. So let's bring that to the stage. And there's already some bids, pre-bids on some of this stuff. So all the auctions, most of them are starting here either at the $1 or $2, stuff like that. We do have combined shipping. So the first item might be, you know, $5-6. And then each additional item is $3 for shipping. So if you buy more than one, it becomes a lot cheaper. As you can tell, this is a complete set. You could see how it's marked that it's never been played with. Brand new box. I could take it out, for example, maybe one card. I really don't want to mess with them. They sit so tight. Here on the side, you also have the small reflector cards. So I took one of these out. All the auctions will repeat within 15 seconds. If there is a new bid, the auction will restart so more people can bid on it. Here we go. So let's start the first one. And it's live. Yes, you're betting on the whole box. 660 players cards from 1988. That's your opinion, my friend. But, you know, there's a lot of collectors out there for a lot of different cards. All right, 21 bits, $19. I appreciate that. And, of course, you are getting also these included. I think I have for the first 6 or 7 auctions, these would be included. I just lost my rubber band. Honey, what are you doing here? Are you visiting? Hey, everybody, say hello. Say hello to Honey. She's just roaming around here. All right, so that was the first one. And I'll try to answer a few questions, guys, for you as this is rolling. Yes, hi, Honey. Got any 1953 Topps boxes laying around? No, I don't. Not from that year. All right, here's another set. And this one is from 1992 Major League Baseball. 910 baseball cards. Never been looked at it. I don't even know what you're getting. A mix from 1992. So keep in mind, if you find something that it's worth a pretty penny, call back. Share the money. Here we go. So we're gonna find this one. Where's my number 2? There it is. And we are starting this one at $1. And here we go. And it's live. 1992 Major League Baseball. 910 baseball cards, mystery baseball cards. And it says includes 17 bonus cards. Well, includes more than that because this is your bonus as well. Now these are basketball, NBA series 1992-93 here. So you're getting extra 45 on top of it. Featuring 3 exclusive bonus cards, each of Joe DiMaggio and Carl Yastrzemski. All right, great. 12 bits, 14 bucks. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. I want to make sure I put my number back on it. '92 was Mike Pizza rookie year. That's Shaq's rookie year, 92, 93. Yeah, there you go. I do have, so first we're going to do baseball. Then I'm going to have some Michael Jordan, you know, NBA era from 80s and 90s as well. So it's a good mix of cards today. Any Invicta watches? Hello, Mr. Sadie. Hey, Baba. How you doing? Let's go, Jordan. That's right. All right, number 3. Again, comes with this. All right, 1989. From Score, 660 players cards, collector set, 56 Magic Motion trivia cards. Again, all, I gotta be careful so they don't spill out on me. All brand new, never played with. It's like a capsule, right? And that's 35 years old, 36 years old now. Nobody ever took them out. All right, let's find these. And again, we're gonna start this at $1. I'm sure there's some gems in here. You know, out of 660 cards, even if these are 99-cent cards, 660 bucks right here. Here we go, and it's live. Plus, you get the 45 NBA season 92-93. So total for over 700 cards here. Yeah. 56 Magic Motion trivia cards in there as well. Good year, 1989. Man, 80s were just the best, weren't they? All right, sold. 13 bits, 32 bucks. Thank you. Who agrees with me? Who thinks 80s were the best? Thank you. Appreciate that. Great year. Born in 82. I got a few years on you. Indeed, 80s. Yeah. The players, the music, the movies. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff in 80s. 70s and 80s, yeah. Definitely the world is crazy these days. All right. Here we go. Number 4. What do we got here? This box, 1990, 1991 Score. Again, complete set. Never played with. Let me see. Maybe I can grab 1 or 2 here. Dream Team. Benny Santiago. Benny Santiago. I'm gonna try not to take out too many of them. Yeah, I don't want to mess with these. I start taking them out and they don't go in perfect again, so I'm not gonna mess with that. All right, how many in this box? I bet you this is a long box, so I bet you at least 600-700. 1991. Yeah, everything we are starting today. Come on, there we go. Everything I'm starting today at $1. Combine shipping. And here we go, it's live. Once again, if you're watching this on YouTube, you want to participate, not too late. In the description below, click the link. It will take you to CraigslistHunter.net. Quickly sign up, put your credit card info, and you can start bidding. You can start bidding. Yeah, and of course, this one also comes with additional set of 92-93 top season. What's in the box? Too late now. Sold. Thank you very much. 13 bits, 37 bucks. I appreciate that. All right, we got another mystery box. Number 5. Let's see. It says complete. I think this is 87. Let's see. Let's read it. No, I'm wrong. This is 1993 Topps Complete. Topps Complete. Smells fresh. Oh, look at that. We got receipt in here. So somebody paid for this back in the day. Score 1993. $30. 30 bucks somebody paid. So I'm going to leave that receipt. I'm going to leave this receipt in here with these. Okay, which number 5? Number 5. Okay, here we go. It's on stage. It's a little bit smaller box, probably about 500 cards in this one. Still brand new, never played with. I'm sure there's something special in there. 1993. Here we go, and it's live. And of course, you're getting one of these with it. Yeah, I'll take one out. The first one. Who is that? Jose Lee? Am I spelling this? Lihd. Yeah, probably about 400 cards, you know? So maybe more. The other one was, comparing to the other ones, yeah, 450, 500 cards. All right, thank you. 18 bits on that one. Yeah, who knows? There might be some amazing cards in here. You never know. We have not gone through them at all. At all, guys. All right, one more like that. Let me have a sip here. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Sadie. I appreciate it. Mr. Sadie, drop the link if you are on YouTube. You can click on that link. It will take you to the auction. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you can moderate there for me for a little bit, that would be really nice. Thank you. Thank you, Larry. All right. Number 6. Number 6, mystery. No. So it's 1990. Oh, man, that smells fresh. Look at that. Look at that. Again, another 400 cards plus. And it's on a stage. And it's live. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if I can get one out. I really hate taking them out because if I mess up. There we go. There we go. I got one. I got one. Who do we have here? Ripken Jr. 1990. 1990. All right. And the rest of them are mystery. Yes. Now, these smaller boxes are probably like 400. I'm no expert. I don't deal with this stuff. I give it away to you guys, and you guys can figure out what do you want to do with it. If you are a collector, you find something great, fantastic. If you are a flipper, There's money to be made for sure. Thank you. 25 bids on that one. I got these little flies, not flies, they're like bugs. I don't know, they look like moths flying around. I bought food for the birds, and in that food, I usually try to freeze it for 24 hours because there's usually some larvae in this food that I buy in bulk. This one I didn't freeze it, and I got little flies flying around now, so it's not good. Appreciate it. All right. I think this is going to be the last one that you get the freebie. This is a mix here. So this is the last one, number 7, that you're getting the 92, 93 basketball, 45 cards for free. But here we're going to have 3 boxes of different cards. So from Score, 1989, a rookie and traded card set. Brand new in here. A mystery box. I don't know how many cards are in these small sets. Player cards and Magic Motion Trivia cards. Product 9917. And there's a list on the back who you're getting in here. Long list, but it says 110 cards. So 110 cards. Then we got 1990, a Rising Star. 100 cards in here. So you get these, I think 6 trivia cards in here, and then the whole box brand new underneath. This is from 1990. And then the final box, 1988. Now this one looks to me like the trivia cards are gone. Somebody took them out. But it's still full of the regular cards in there. And how many in this one? This one is also 110. So let's find these. There's a lot of pre-bids on this already, so you're still getting 300 cards. 300 cards plus these guys, so about 350 cards total. And it's live. 1988, 1989, and 1990. 3 years in a row. And then additional 45 of the Topps Series 1, 92-93 season. I feel like I said this already so many times. Sorry. Yes, it's me. All right, thank you very much. Oh, 23 bids. Nice. Very nice. All right, what did I did with my number? Oh, I know what I did. Okay. And now, ladies and gentlemen, what do we got here? No, that's the wrong one. Looking for number 8. Here we have a bunch of mixed cards, probably about 100 to 150 cards, but already in plastic sleeves. These are all, most of them are baseball. And let's see what era they're from. So it's kind of mixed because I'm seeing some 80s, 90s. This one is 2021. So this is a mix, a little bit of everything. And there's some upper deck stuff. There's some Fleer. So this is a complete mix of baseball cards. Here's something even newer. Look at the Cobbies. Cobbies are playing today. They're not going to make it. Kerry Woods. But I'm happy for them as far as that they made. So total mystery here too. A mix of stuff. Everything in here is in sleeves. Probably about 100 to 150 cards. Good mixture. Let's find this. This is number 8. Starting at $1. And you're getting, all these cards are already sleeved. Probably about 150 cards. Here we go, and it's live. Whole bundle. Whole bundle. Isn't this fun? Like the mystery stuff you really don't know. You could score something really, really big. And if not, if you're buying this just for a few dollars, these are pennies on a dollar, right? I mean, I'm sure there'll be at least few worth some money. And then even if everything else is worth 99 cents, it's still a great deal. Yeah. I know some people ask, how come I don't sell these in the shops? I only deal with graded cards in a shop. I always have few, not a huge selection, but enough to make it interesting for people. So the graded stuff, I can easily look up. We can know what stuff, brings. This, I just don't know enough. I don't. So I don't play with it, I'll pass it on to you guys. That one was good. 32 bids. Fantastic. Love it. Fantastic. I love it. Can we see those cards? I'm going to try to show it off as much as I can. Here's another mix. Probably about 100 cards now. This is, I think, basketball now. What do we got here at first? I see Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen, and he's an all-star game. All right, let's see if anybody else pops in quickly. Patrick Ewing. So obviously this is either 80s or 90s era, since we got, this is 1990. Oh, look at that. B.J. Armstrong from the Bulls. Magic Johnson, Sam Perkins. Yeah, so this is good mix of 80s and 90s cards. Here's Shaquille O'Neal, Magic Johnson, David Robinson rookie card. We got Kobe over here flying. We got MJ in this pile as well. More MJ. Ooh, lots of MJ. Yeah, this is a good one. So, look at Dennis Rodman, huh? How about him? All right, let me find these. Mix. Some of them are sleeved, but most of them are not. Most of them are not. So here we go. And it's live. It's live. Yeah, I will have here specifically copper binders here that you will have a lot of Michael Jordan cards in them. So those should be fun. This is the bundle you're betting on right now. Probably about 100 plus, maybe. Yeah. See, at least when I'm looking at basketball, I know some of these players. I love basketball. Baseball, not so much. I was never into baseball. All right, awesome. 38 bits, huh? Good one. Like it. All right, so we're going to do more baseball here again. And this looks like probably about 300 to 400 cards, open box. And let's see what year these are from. 1991. Let me check. Here's one sleeved one from Fleer. 87, 91 again. They are in very, very good condition. Each bundle here, there's 4 bundles in here, probably about 100 cards. So about 350 to 400 cards in this one. Which number is that? That's number 10. Let's put this on a stage, and I see we already have a few bids on it. All right, and it's live. Yeah, these are all baseball, guys. These are all baseball. Once again, we are kind of halfway through. Not quite yet. Yeah, we are over. Huh. If you want to bid on these guys, you got to come to CraigslistHunter.net. It's not too late. Oh, somebody scored nicely here. 7 bids, $7. Perfect. Thank you. This is a good one here. So we got a lot of MJ stuff here. We got MJ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 pages. So 9 cards. So about 180 cards. 80s and 90s. Most of them from Upper Deck. Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and obviously some other names from that era, you know, Sean Kemp, more MJ, Shaquille O'Neal, more Shaquille O'Neal, Magic Johnson. Oh, Hardaway, huh? That's pretty cool. More MJ, Larry Bird. So this is a good one. This is a good one. More MJ. Look at him. That's the one that I think he's this is an unusual one from Fleer. He's advertising for Hanes. So there's 20 sheets. So about 180 cards. Each card is full. All right, number 11. Here we go. Yeah, lots of MJ in here. There's probably at least 5 or 6 sheets dedicated just to MJ. So you're getting quite a few MJ cards in here. And then, of course, a bunch of other big stars, you know, from Larry Bird to there's some Kobe in here as well. And some other Chicago players, you know, Scottie Pippen. Wow. Man, the memories with MJ. Magic Johnson. So this one is definitely worth betting on, you know. Larry Bird, the legend. Yeah, these are all these guys are the legends, you know. I would categorize it, all of them. I mean, this 80s, 90s era was unbelievable, I think. All right, guys, awesome. Thank you. 32 bits, $180. Beautiful. Yeah, I had a feeling. I got one more like that we have a lot of these guys. Okie dokie. All right. What do we have here? We got baseball now again. So we are going back. Whoa, look at this one is oldie, 1972 Hall of Famer. Yogi. This bundle has probably about 100 to 150 cards. And it's a mix of newer stuff and older stuff and everything in between, from Fleer to Upper Deck, all kinds of cards. It's a mix. This is a mix of old and new. Whoops. I don't want to drop these. But yeah, so about 100 to 120 cards I'm thinking here, maybe a little bit more. Let me put this on a stage. We already have a few bids on this one as well. Yeah, somebody's asking what happens after 15 seconds. So if we get another bid within 15 seconds, the clock's reset and it goes back to 15 so more people can bid on it. So no bids come in after 15 seconds. That last bid gets it, right? That's how it works. And I used to do 10 seconds and people said not enough time. Some computers were lagging, didn't set quickly enough. So I think 15 is that sweet spot that gives enough time for people to have a chance to bid on it if you want it again. Yeah. Nice little bundle. Why only cards? Because you guys been asking, and I picked up like 3 different occasions, bunch of cards from a few different people. Most of the time I end up with the stuff when I'm buying big bundles. Somebody comes in, we buy a lot of stuff, and in between there's a couple boxes of cards and things like that. So we just buy a big bundle and it comes in, and then I pass it on to you guys. So it's been a couple months. We got enough for one big auction like this, and why not? Let's do this. So that gives you, that's fun for you guys. It's kind of unknown. And I'll have a fun auction getting rid of them. So, and at the same time, make a little bit of money. So that's what it's all about. Huh, the chat kind of froze here. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Thanks for saying that. Yeah, we are not really a pawn shop. A lot of people constantly think we are a pawn shop. We are not. We buy, sell, and trade. We don't do loans. So we are not like a typical pawn shop that makes most of the money on on loaning out the money, right? And they make the money on a high interest rate that they charge, you know. So, well, thank you. Oh, that was surprising. 47 bits for that bundle. Nice. All right, we got another small bundle. This one, most of the cards are sleeved. Now, this is all football. Let's see. We got Vikings, Jim Marshall. What year is this? 91. I'm blind as a bat, man. But then there's newer stuff. I see the Bengals over here. This is got to be a new card. This is 2022 Panini card. So again, this is going to be a mix of stuff, new and old. New and old. Most of these are sleeved. And then there's some, they are unsleeved. And these are, oh, American Bowl, Tokyo, Broncos and Seahawks. How about that? Steelers and Patriots in Montreal. So those were 2 unusual cards. Johnny Hector. This is 1990. Oh, Mark Carrier, Chicago Bears. How about that? What year was that? That was early 90s too. Yeah, 91. There's some Packers. So it's a mix. Overall good condition. Most of them are sleeved in this bundle. How many cards I would say in here? Probably, I'm going to say about 70 cards maybe in here. Maybe 80. All right, let's find this bundle. All right, it's live. Here we go. Here we go. 12:40 a.m. in London. Well, hello there across the pond, my Brit friends. I can't do British accent. I wish I could. I don't know how. I'm horrible with accents. I know what you mean. Okay. How is Nick doing? Nick is doing great. He's not here already today. The shop is closed. I'm actually the only one here. And somebody's calling me. And
Hello. Please leave a message.
And I'm not answering. I turn that volume down. Somebody just left a message. Yeah. Honey spotted. Yeah, she's walking around here. Yeah, I can hear her bell. She's right next to me, actually. Yeah, she's walking around. Extended warranty, yeah, on cards. Sure, why not? 17 bids on this one. Thank you very much. All right, we're coming up towards the end. This is a good set here, guys. This is a good set. Now, it says 1997 on it. I think it's a mix of a lot of good stuff here. We got lots of Kobe and lots of Michael Jordan in here. Let's count these. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to unplug that phone. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 pages. So you guys do the math, 9 cards per page. Good mix. 90% of the stuff that it's in here, it's basketball. There's a little bit of football and baseball towards the end. MJ in here. It's that era, 80s and 90s. Kobe. All the good ones. All the good ones. I'm looking if I see like a Larry Bird or Magic Johnson earlier stuff. But I don't see. A lot of good players though, huh? Here's Sparks. Here's Barkley. Horace Grant, but Horace Grant already with the Magic. There's Kobe. Here's Larry Bird. Here's Steve Kerr. So it's a good mix of cards. Oh, there is Magic Johnson right here. Robinson. So this is a good mix. Maybe not as many Michael Jordan, quite a few. But look, like this whole first page is nothing but Kobe. So let's find this. This is a good card, a good folder. All right, somebody's messing with me. That's it. All right, let me move this to the stage. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want these messages, so I just turn off the phone. So you got about 30 pages. So that's about 270 cards in this one. And it's live. We got already a lot of bids on this, but this is a good one. This is definitely, I'm sure there's some good names and good cards in here. As far as the condition, they're all good. They're really nice cards. Like somebody put them in this folder and they just kind of left them alone. Here's Shaq. Here's Dennis Rodman. There's some good names. Karl Malone. You know, this is all that era from MJ time. So there's some good players in here. Larry Johnson, good stuff. Kevin Garnett. Yeah, 55 bits, $360. I had a feeling this was gonna go for good money, so I hope you're gonna find something good in there. Here's another folder. Similar situation here. I think there's probably about 50 pages in this folder, very thick. Lots and lots of cards. What do we got? We got a mix. There's a little bit of baseball, there's a little bit of basketball. Upper deck, Michael Jordan, first page. Again, good mix. Kobe Bryant. There's some baseball in here too. Oh, look, Sammy Sosa. Tony Kukoc, Chicago Bulls. Again, Kobe Bryant. Dennis Rodman. So it's a mix of stuff. Again, Dennis Rodman. Then I see MJ again, but I see some baseball stuff mixed in between. Full page of Kobe stuff. Shaq. So another good one. And here we got a lot. We got a lot of cards. I'm going to scan through them quickly. It seems to me, far as basketball, again, Michael Jordan, this is a lot of stuff related here to MJ and Chicago Bulls. A lot of Chicago Bulls stuff. Funny, Tony Kukoc. I see Tony Kukoc card here. Back in the day when he was actually playing, a lot of people said that I look like Tony Kukoc. Now, no, remember, this is 30 years ago. So long time ago. All right, let me put this up. Move it to the stage. All right, we're going to start this auction. Oh, look at there is MJ playing baseball. His number 45 with the White Sox, right? So it looks to me there's Scottie Pippen. A lot of this stuff is dedicated towards Chicago Bulls from the 80s and 90s era when they were winning the championships. Mainly the 90s. Horace Grant, Luke Longley. This is a nice one too. All right, great. 40 bits, very nice. I appreciate that. All right, we are coming towards the end. Coming up on the last one, which is surprise. Which is a surprise. Whew. Getting tired, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, thanks for the super chat. You don't have to do that. Good man, Pete. Love your stuff. Do you buy designer clothing? Not anymore. Very rarely I'll buy something. Just too many knockoffs. Don't want to deal with that. I stopped buying kind of purses, sunglasses, even clothing itself. Just too many knockoffs. Don't want to deal with that. Have enough problems with fake jerseys. They come in all the time. So it's a shaky market. Last one. Instead of sport cards, we're going to do Pokemon cards. Don't know what it's in this binder. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and couple empties. But there's few trainers in here. So I know those are not worth, a whole lot, but most of the cards are good condition, quality cards. Is there any Charizards in here? I don't know. I haven't even looked. I have no idea. I'll show off a little bit, if you can see. If you're getting a reflection, I apologize for that. But so this is a mystery surprise. You got probably here, let's say about 200 good cards, because there's some trainers in here, so there's quite a bit. They're all in excellent condition, and this is going to be the last auction tonight. All right, it's on a stage. Yeah, there's nine cards per sheet, so I'm saying there's 30 of them here, 32 or something like that, but some of them are the trainers, so let's say 20, 25 are good cards. So you got over 200. Here we go. And it's live. And all these are going out tomorrow. I'll ship them out right away, as always. And everybody's getting, obviously, a Craigslist Hunter sticker in their package. Did this front door still make the fart sound? Not in the summertime. We didn't do anything. When it gets cooler and colder, like in the wintertime, that seal shrinks, I think, and they start farting. It's so funny. It's hilarious, actually. Not all the time, but yeah. It's funny you remember that. Yeah, it's gonna start soon, because it's been so warm, you know. Keep showing, please. Yes, I am showing. I am showing. Yeah, I know this was mainly sports cards, but I figured we had one of these sitting. I'm like, let's do a surprise with these. All right, awesome. 45 bits. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm sure there's some good cards in here, you know. It doesn't take much. It only takes few good cards, right? And you get your money back. So guys, thank you so much for stopping by and participating and being part of this auction. I truly enjoy making them, and I'm trying, as you can see, every Wednesday I'm popping up now. Next week we're gonna do a mix of stuff, a lot of good stuff gonna be next. What I'm planning to do throughout the week, instead of, there's stuff in a shop here that we usually have maybe like doubles or stuff that it's been sitting in a shop for a while, that it's time for it to put it on eBay, right? Because it didn't find the audience here in my store locally, and it's been here for a couple months, and that's how we usually do it. We move it to eBay. Now, instead of moving in eBay, I'm going to find a bunch of cool stuff that I would normally put on eBay, and we'll put it right here. So next week, probably again about 15 items, maybe a little bit more, depending on what kind of stuff we're going to get together, and it should be fun. So guys, thanks for stopping by. Mr. Sadie, thank you so much for monitoring and dropping that link. I really appreciate that. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.